Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Monday, January 27th. Well, we had a number of fundamentals that came out on Friday that kind of set the tone for next week, as we talked about in the advanced video. And what do we see here in the S&P? We see a market losing momentum. We see a lack of commitment going into the weekend. For those of you not familiar with these videos, this is the daily chart for this market. The concept is a swing trade, trying to capture some of the movement in this market and the other markets we're going to look at. So when you see a green line, that represents buy, red line represents sell. If it's a dashed line, it means it's something that happened earlier in the week. Now, if you're not familiar with this market, the E-mini S&P 500, the dollar difference from this buy level to that sell level, just to give you a reference, is, let me get that for you, that is $6,550 a contract. So let's move on and see about the other indices over here. And it's a very similar structure in the NASDAQ market, but the dollar difference here is $1,000 a contract. Here's a market that's also trying to figure out what to do. Is this profit taking or really a change in behavior? If we look at the Dow here, this difference is $5,080 per contract. What do we look for, though? I look for a sideways move on Monday. The next 3 days are really going to be important for these markets. The Russell dollar difference between the buy and sell level in that market is $4,300 a contract. And again, a sideways move would be expected. Over here in the euro, the euro got stronger, U.S. dollar got weaker. Buy to sell level in the euro, to give you that reference, is $837.50 in that market. And let's talk about what's happening. I don't look for a strong follow through there, even though it's positive. Over here in the Swissy, that dollar difference was $250 a contract from the sell to that buy level. Interesting setup. It's neutral. We're not seeing a commitment. Same thing for Mr. Yen. Sideways move. The Aussie dollar, the difference here between that sell level to buy level in that market, to provide you with that reference, is, let me get the right one here. Let's see here. I just want to make sure I give you the right number for that. Oh, there it is. It's $100 a contract. Now, let's move on, though, and look at the British pound firming up, but can it follow through? Don't look for the same kind of move on Monday. Same thing holds true for the Canadian dollar. Over in the Bitcoin, dollar difference here between the sell and buy level in that market is $370 a contract. You know, when we look at what's going on with the notes, the T-note, the 10-year interest rate market, that's an interesting one too in terms of structure. And what this implies here is a market that yields are coming off a bit. But the difference between the buy and sell level in that market is $687.50. If we look at what's happening with the Treasury bonds, those are 30-year instruments. That's $875 between that buy and sell level. A market that wants to go higher. Gold, how about gold? Gold, the dollar difference here between the buy and sell level is $3,000 a contract. Very interesting setup. The last difference up here between that sell and buy level. That's $300 a contract. In silver, a market that's struggling, it implies a sideways move in that market. $750 is the dollar value between the sell and buy level in that market. Let's move on. Take a look at copper. It is struggling. China just is not showing up. That's what we're seeing here. And it looks like that's not going to change anytime soon. $750 is that dollar difference from the sell to the buy level in that market. Crude oil, to give you a reference there in that market, that dollar difference between the buy and sell level, $370 a contract. Be careful here. That's a market that wants to go higher. Same thing with nat gas. It's a market that's firming up a bit. $1,700 is the dollar difference here from the sell to buy level. And Mr. Bean, the difference in soybeans, watch South America if you trade this market. There's a lot happening here that can have an impact in what we're seeing. $1,100 is the dollar difference from the buy to sell level, over in corn. It's another market that people were looking for a move to the upside with the change in the attitude toward taxes in Argentina, export taxes. The dollar difference here is $250 a contract. And in Mr. Wheat, what do we see here? Continued weakness in that market. Look for an inside day on Monday. Dollar difference here, $350 a contract. Well, those are my thoughts for today. I hope you found something helpful. Look forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend and take care.